Brother Hakeem, how you doing?
I'm good.
Can you wear this microphone, man?
Of course.
We're going to do an interview about what's going on at the produce store.
Okay.
With Brother Muhammad. You guys have an amazing produce store. I've been there and I was blown away by what I saw. It's like all organic produce, but don't let me talk for you.
Of course.
We're going to record the session because he wants to know what's going on. Obviously, there's an issue going on at this produce market. I keep saying store, but y'all call it a market, right?
Yes.
At the market. So just relax, talk to me. Tell me about what you do there, fruits, vegetables, whatever you want to tell me about the place.
Oh, yeah.
Let me just tell you, too, I'm not picking on you.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I'm going to interview, I think it's almost 20 employees there, right? Yeah. I'm going to interview everybody. So don't feel like I'm picking on you right now.
Of course.
But tell me what's going on over at the market.
Yeah, don't worry, man. I'm relaxed. I'm not nervous at all. Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Brother Muhammad has promoted me to manager.
Okay.
Been with the company for 2 years.
2 years?
Yep.
Okay.
Established relationship, of course, with our clients and customers. We're one of the most prestigious Blacks markets in the area, actually in the city.
Okay.
Black-owned produce, grown, Black crops, and of course, in the farms out there. So yeah.
Hold on. Let me just understand. So you have a market.
Yeah.
That has produce.
Correct. Yeah.
And you guys work with only African farmers?
Only African farmers.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
How's that work out? Are they produce enough produce for y'all?
Yeah. I mean,
okay, right on, man. I like to hear that.
Of course, we have our seasons, but of course, we've definitely grown, created a great establishment, created a great work environment, and everybody loves working there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So y'all go from the farmer to the market.
To the market.
That's really
Black
awesome.
Owned. We like to keep it within our community. We like to give, jobs, especially, to the young men that are growing. We teach these young men how to grow to, become business owners eventually.
Okay.
And that is my job as far as being a manager. Being one of the greatest Black managers out here.
Man, go on, bro.
Yeah.
Go on, let me give you some on that. Okay.
Thanks,
I like to hear the positivity in that,
course,
man. And that
course.
seems like you guys doing a great thing over there.
Yeah.
So when you say that, as far as the farm, the farmers are hiring the young African boys there too to work at the farm too?
Yes, Russ. So actually, I established that.
Established it? Okay.
Yeah, I reckoned that to Muhammad. I just felt like, within our environment, I feel like we should keep it, close knit, keep our culture, keep our brothers and our sisters, to obviously have, a job, because it is hard out here, with the demographics and everything. Okay. I mean, we're applying to jobs and, how many days, how many years does it take for us to get the job that we want, Right. They put us into, these school systems.
When you say they, who are you referring to?
I'm referring to the opposite, the opposite color, white people.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we go to our, these established schools and, universities and everything. It takes a while for us to get a scholarship, or even that sometimes, we can't get a scholarship unless we're an athlete of some sort, football, basketball, or anything like that. So
unfortunately, that is, I've seen that. Yeah. That's true. Unfortunately,
right.
I've seen that.
So,
but there are some exceptions too. Right.
Well, what exceptions are you seeing out here? Because I'm not, seeing any exceptions at all.
I could take myself, for instance. I'll be the exception. Okay. Right. I have a degree in healthcare administration. I have a degree in business administration, or master's in business administration. Okay. So I didn't go around. I mean, I boxed and I fought when I was in high school, right? And in college. So I was a fighter. So I didn't say, hey, I want to be a professional fighter. I just said, hey, this is the hobby that I like to do, the sport. Okay. So I would say I'm the exception, but I understand what you're saying. You're not talking about individualism. You're talking about as a community. And I get that. So I don't want to make it seem like, since I'm the exception, it's for everybody. I'm not saying that at all by any means.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question. Of course, because
we get a little off topic. I do want to talk about the market,
right? And we'll get back to the market.
Okay, but I did ask you to tell me about yourself and what's going on there and what y'all do. Okay, so I guess it does fall within those lines. Go ahead.
Right. So let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Did you have to pay for your college?
I did.
College. Okay. All right. Is it all paid for, or did you take out loans?
I'm still paying for it.
And that's what I'm referring to. This gives people an opportunity to establish a bank account, establish some savings. We are teaching them how to save, put it into the market to, of course, gain, there's some type of financial freedom, and also pay for their education. These are the things that are failed in our school systems that they don't teach us, right? Okay. Now we are drawing out the loans from white supremacy, and Unfortunately, we have to, of course, pay those loans until, the day we die. We die with those loans,
Okay. So that's good. So let me just kind of reel you back into,
of course,
what you're here today for. Yeah. And I appreciate you giving me your viewpoint on how you see the world. There are some similarities as far as, where I will agree with you on certain things. Maybe not everything, but certain things I do agree.
Of course.
Let's talk about what's going on at the market. So when you have a customer, first of all, just from how you're talking, do y'all accept everybody, like white people, brown people, Asian people, everybody to come in there and buy some produce, first of all?
Of course. I mean, yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, everyone's welcome.
All right. That's good to hear.
Right,
that's good to hear.
Yeah, but of course, our main focus is to serve our Black community.
Okay, nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah.
But y'all take everybody money.
Yeah.
Okay, so white people can go in there and they can buy produce from you.
Definitely, yeah. Money is money, right?
You know what? So when a white person comes in there, because this is an all African employees. So all American African employees. So if a white person comes in there, are you guys like discriminating against them? No. Are y'all like saying, hey, okay, so give me a scenario for a white person come in there and they buy some produce from you?
Yeah, I mean, of course, they're able to choose, their selected produce, any, type of grocery item that they'll like. However, it is, established or distinguished that, hey, you guys do have your own stores. You guys do have your own areas that you could shop at. And, it's not, I wouldn't say that it's talked or told to them negatively. However, we want to, of course, let them know that we want to create an establishment of Black empowerment here.
So how do you convey that? And is that, do y'all say that to the Latino people and the Asian folks? Do they come and buy produce from y'all?
They come and buy produce. I mean, of course, our stores in one of the top stores in the city. So of course it's an attraction, right? Everyone's coming to attract.
Right.
However, we are, solely based towards our African American people. We want to make it, be known, and we want to establish that power. I mean, I wouldn't say that the message is direct. I would say it's more indirect, meaning, Are you following them around? Because when I was a kid, I grew up in the 70s. When I was a kid, we used to get followed around in the stores. So this was a long time ago. Things have changed. Yeah.
Are y'all like following them around in this? Because you said it's indirectly. So if someone from a different race comes in there to buy Muhammad's produce, are you guys following them around the store, the ones that are not Africans?
Well,
what are y'all doing to them? And I'm just curious. We'll get back on topic here, but I'm just want to see, because if you're saying that this is for everybody, but you're indirectly letting them know that you don't want them to shop at the market? Is that what's going on, kind of? Or
look, so I grew up, in South Central Los Angeles, right?
Okay.
Obviously, a deep Black community. We're playing at the parks and things of that nature, walking home. We're followed around all the time. Whether it's white supremacy or, the cops and everything like that. Why? Because they feel like we are a target, right? They feel like we are some type of endangerment or we're doing something wrong. So I feel like when we're in our community, obviously our supermarket, we are entitled to making sure that things are followed, everything is up to code, and of course, protecting our crop.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the main reason that you're here. The main reason that you're here is Brother Muhammad, the Honorable Brother Muhammad, I should say.
Yes.
He's honorable. It says that customers are coming in complaining about their credit cards. And it appears to be some fraud going on at this market. I looked at the stats.
Okay.
You guys don't keep record of like the blacks that go, the whites that go, the brown people that go. It's not like that.
No, it's not like that. That would be a crazy statistic
right on.
to follow. Yeah.
But I did look at the complaints, the credit card complaints from the ethnicities. They're all white people. They're all white folks. Crime is crime. And in my business and profession as a bounty hunter and a PI, I don't give a damn what color you are.
Of course.
Crime is crime, dog. I don't say, oh, I can't arrest this person because they black, or I can't arrest this person because they white. Crime, I don't see a color. They're all white folks that have complained about their credit cards at y'all place. Now, I don't know if it's like, hey, they doing that because they know that this is African ran, and we got the farmers, and we got the black workers, we got all of these Africans, and we're doing it. But to me, when I look at that, it's like, what's going on, man? Do you know anything about that?
Let me ask you something.
First, answer my question. Do you, Hakeem, know anything about the white people's credit cards being compromised at your market?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
But let me ask you something. Do you ever feel like you were owed something?
Do I ever feel like if I'm owed something?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Right. When you have an opportunity to take or get what you're owed, would you take advantage of the opportunity?
If I'm not breaking the law.
If you're not breaking the law.
If I'm not breaking the law.
I look at a lot of things, as far as, life in general. I mean, even in today's environment, right? Bill Cosby, for instance. He wanted to purchase CBS, and what happened? A lot of people came out saying he, obviously had assault or allegations towards him.
Over 50 years ago?
Yeah, well, 50 years ago,
okay.
Right? We have, of course, Diddy's situation here. Right?
What about Diddy's situation?
So, Diddy wanted to, of course, empower black people and, of course, create the black vote.
Oh, that's right. He wanted to organize a vote.
Organize
I heard him talking about that. I don't know if he ever got a chance to do it, but I remember he was talking about it.
Obviously, he doesn't have the chance to do it, right? Because where is he now? All of a sudden, he has a RICO charge where, he's the only one being charged, And then we go back all the way.
That's true so far. I mean, that's public knowledge. Okay.
Public knowledge. And then we go back all the way, into the 1920s, right? I mean, obviously, the main one that we focus on, we had our own Black Wall Street. And who tore that down?
You're asking me who tore it down?
I'm asking who tore it down.
Bro, that's a rhetorical question, bro.
Well, okay. See, there you go. You know the answer, So, there are a lot of things and a lot of situations where, our community has been affected in negative ways. And obviously, we have no return on what we worked hard for.
So what you're saying is, just so I understand clearly, so what you're saying is what's happening at the market to these white folks is justified because you feel that's some type of retribution for y'all at this market? So you're going to say that it's well, do you agree or disagree with that?
I would agree to that.
Okay, so you are then saying that there is fraud going on and that you are aware of that, Brother Hakeem.
I am aware of that.
Okay. All right. So what I need to know is if you are involved, do you know who's involved? Because it's breaking the law. And that's unacceptable. I don't give a damn what color you are. That's unacceptable.
I'm a man of integrity and I would never rat other people out.
Okay. And I always tell people, being a bounty hunter, I don't consider people rats. We call them witnesses. We never say rats.
Well, where I come from, we call them rats.
Okay. So you are saying right now to me on camera, because Brother Muhammad, the Honorable Brother Muhammad's going to see this.
Yep.
You know that there is fraud going on to specifically white folks' credit cards being compromised at this market because y'all feel that they owe y'all something.
I would say yes.
Okay. So you're admitting to a crime.
I'm admitting to a crime.
Okay. All right. Did you want to talk to me about anything else?
I feel like we've talked and touched on, multiple topics to get my point across.
Okay. So now, since I know this, why?
Why?
Why is that going on? Why do you think that that's the right way? Because it seems like you guys are doing some amazing things for my American Africans. Everything that you're talking about, I shouldn't say everything, a lot of the things that you're talking about, I admire and I love. You're giving, my little African boy, black jobs. I say black jobs, but jobs at the market. They're learning farming. They're doing all these amazing things, and you guys are setting up these accounts for them. I talked to Brother Muhammad too. It's a lot of things that he's doing over there, and I think are very honorable. I mean, great things. And that brother has knowledge. He's trying to organize a black vote. He is trying to start his own political party. I mean, all of these things, I think they're wonderful. But when you always trying to do a black bank, you know, because you follow him. All of these amazing things that he's trying to do for my American Africans, but then they got this little stain that has fraud on it. And that's what I don't agree with. And then to me, to see that, it just throws everything away that y'all doing as positive, in my opinion, right? And you're saying it with a straight face, like you don't even give a damn. Like your face right now is like, well, now you ready for my cuffs.
Well, let me tell you something.
Because that's what's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to arrest you.
Hey, and you know, I am a man of honesty.
I appreciate you being honest.
And I hold myself accountable.
Okay.
But, you know, to me, you know, I've just come to a situation where I don't owe anybody a damn thing.
What I think is, you know, the things, and I said this before, it's great that, you know, the jobs and all of that and the positivity that you're giving my little you know, American Africans, I love it. But that credit card shit, you know what I'm saying? It just throws everything away, Brother Hakeem. That's not how things should be done.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay. I mean,
so,
you know,
the cuffs are gonna come on you, dog. I mean, I'll let you speak your piece, but you know, it's hard. Honestly, man, this is one of my hardest arrests that I have to do because I agree with a lot of things you're doing, but then I disagree with the fraud.
Yeah.
That.
You know, I'm a man of honesty. I hold myself accountable for a lot of things, but I don't owe nobody shit. I saw my brother get beaten by police for some shit he ain't even do. And to see that growing up, it f*** you up mentally.
Okay.
And I've been through a lot of shit, man. And I'm not about to go through a whole spiel because you don't need to hear all this. But you see what they're doing to our black community these days, right? They're removing black culture from our schools, especially in the South. All history gone. Shit, we're barely even getting a Black History Month now. It's more of a Black History Week. And now, we got this shit going on in the White House. And now they're taking away DEI.
That's true. But, you know, the things that you're telling me, you know, I agree with some of it. But then you got that stain, bruh. You know, that stain of you feeling like, hey, you know what? They owe me. I ain't disagreeing. I'm as African as they come. Yeah. But we still gotta follow the law. You feel me? Hey. We still gotta follow the law. I understand what they're doing and the DEI and all that stuff. I understand all of that stuff. I'm not a fool of what's going on in the real world outside of my office. But here is where we deal with people committing crimes, right? And what you doing, what you admitted to, is a crime. So for that reason, I'm gonna have to arrest you today.
That's fine.
Okay. So just stand up and just face the wall over there and just go put your hands behind your back. I do want to know what you said you're not gonna tell me. Well, here, turn around and talk to me. You ain't no threat to me. You can turn around and talk to me. You said that you didn't want to say who's involved with that fraud over there. You know that the investigators are gonna want to know.
Yeah.
It's up to you. And I do want to know if the Honorable, my brother Muhammad's involved with it. Is he?
I would say no. He has no idea.
Okay. Go ahead, turn around for me. No, I'm gonna put him in the front. I'll put him in the front of you, bro. You ain't no threat to me, but I still have to put these on you. I'll take that from you. Okay. All right, let's go. Go to your right. Got any weapons on you?
No weapons.
Anything gonna poke me, stick me, stab me?
Nope.
I do want to tell you this though. Here, turn around and talk to me.
Yep.
I do want to tell you this, that this is the worst arrest that I ever had to do in my career.
Amen.
It's the worst one because all of the amazing shit that y'all doing is getting tarnished by this credit card shit that you don't even have no remorse for because, hey, they owe you, according to you, they owe you this.
Hey, you know, life is life. But when I come out, I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll continue to help my community.
Okay, I think you should, but just in a different way. Come on. Go on and have a seat. So just understand that You're getting arrested today for fraud. I'm going to go ahead and get all the paperwork and all of the evidence. I'm going to present it to the DA, and then they're going to take it from there. The investigators and your attorney will be able to see it during discovery. Okay? Okay. You have any questions for me, dog?
No questions.
All right. And just for the record, man, it's in my heart to arrest you right now. I'm just letting you know, dog, because this right here should have never happened. Yeah. You feel me?
I feel you, man.
All right. All right. Anything else you want to say before I close the door and get the stuff?
Nothing, brother.
Okay. All right.